so we're going to ride it as long as we can. Yes, in the back.
Do you allow your swimmers to listen to music before racing?
Before racing, they can listen to whatever they want, as long as I don't have to listen to it. I'm not saying my musical selection and theirs would be the same, but if they have their iPod in or whatever, and they want to listen to whatever to get themselves motivated, more power to them. Yes, in the back.
Does it bother you that good swimmers go to other schools like St. Augustine or Louisville?
If they should be going here, it bothers me a little bit. To be honest, I don't know. The question always comes to me: does it bother you, or is it a loss that they're there? All right. If they're at one of the other schools, all right, I don't know. Like, to be honest with you, I don't know where my kids, the kids that go here, are from. If they're from Linwood, Northfield, or Summers Point. So if when I swim Holy Spirit or I swim St. Augustine, I don't know where those kids live either. So if they've never been here, it's not, I don't consider it really a loss to me, because I want to coach the kids that are here. So if they decide before their freshman year that they're going to go out to Spirit or St. Augustine, go ahead. Would it make our team better? Absolutely. I know St. Augustine graduated, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, this kid Paul Gallagher, who was like a state champion, who should have gone here. Would I have liked to have him here? Who wouldn't want a state champion, to swim on your team? But he chose to go there. He was never here, so I don't consider it a loss for our team. I coach what I've got. Yes.
Will you work harder, the swim team or the football team?
I think the swim team works harder, to be honest with you. I have one swimmer that does football. He could probably answer it a little better for you. I mean, football, no offense, is a lot of standing around during practice. We're doing drills, and you may, yes, if you're one of the lucky that you're one of the 11 that's doing the practice at the time, but if not, you're just kind of standing around. There's a lot of standing around. Where in swim practice, you're not standing around. You're swimming for pretty close to 2 hours. Yes?
What sport do you enjoy coaching more?
I enjoy, let me put it this way, I enjoy coaching football games more than I do swim meets. But I enjoy swim practice more than football practice. If you can understand that. Yes?
Do you consider yourself good looking?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Do you have any features you like about it?
That I like about myself?
Yeah.
My little toes are really... Yes?
What event do you think your team will be strongest?
What, in terms of the event, like in a swim meet, what event could I do the best at? It depends on where I put my kids. Because it's not like I don't have to put the same kids in the same event every time. If I sat there and said, who are my best 3 kids, and if I put them in one event, could we excel at that event? Maybe like the 200 IM, which is a 50, like up and back of every stroke. I've got some kids that, and they're not even, like swimming's also a different sport in that I have kids that are on my team that don't necessarily practice with us because they are club kids. They swim on the club team, and our school allows them to practice with someone else, and then they kind of just show up for meets. So those kids are probably my better kids. They swim year-round, not just the 3 months that we're here. Yes?
How long are your practices?
Well, if you take a look at today, we were in from 6:30 to 7:30 this morning, and then we'll be back in the pool from 3 to 5. Usually it's about 2.5 to 3 hours, depending on what we're doing in that day. We're always 2 hours in the pool, unless we have a morning practice, and then we'll either lift or do some exercises on the pool day. Yes.
Why do you practice a ton a day?
Why? Because there's sometimes in the mornings I can get things done that I don't want to waste my time, per se, in the afternoon doing, where in the afternoon I can get a lot more work, like physical work done, where in the morning time sometimes I'll take it and just work on like specific little things to get ready for a meet. Like we might work on our starts, we might work on, doing our turns better, where today we didn't do any of that. I just worked them as hard as I could for today, knowing that, we have a tough meet Friday.
Does the pre-meet ritual of swimmers shaving the body involve the coaching staff in any way?
Meaning, do I shave them?
Do you help them shave their bodies?
Absolutely not. All right, I was always, and I say this to my boys all the time, all right, and you might not want to get this on. No.
You might cut this.
Guys, in our country, you know, guys typically don't shave unless you're like going to like all world gym and you want to like walk around with all your stuff. So guys typically don't shave, all right. So usually when I have my kids shave, when I come in the next day, it's notorious that someone's still bleeding, someone is still like gashed like the front of their shin, you know, as they were just shaving right down it. I've had swimmers before try and get away with not shaving and try and basically soak themselves in Nair, thinking that the hair removal of the Nair would help out, and they've broken out in rashes and stuff like that. But I always tell the kids, if you were smart about it, you would get if you have a girlfriend, get your girlfriend to help. Because no offense, girls, you shave a lot more of legs and stuff than we do. So, plus, it makes it a lot easier. You can just sit back and relax and have some girl do it for you. I say do it. Yes,
Do you float or sand?
I'm a floater. It might be hard to see. Yes.
Who created the famous ball and stick football practice?
I made the original one on Coach Tetley's behalf. The one that we have now, the yellow ball, I think that's the second edition of it. Someone broke my first one, and that became the second edition, but that's been here longer than...
And do you ever hang out with Connie Brown outside of football?
No. I'll just leave it at that.
All right, thanks guys, that's it for today.
That's it?